A man or a person says a word that provokes the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he sinks in the hellfire by a distance of 70 years. Our life is so interconnected that a tiny move can create waves in someone else's life. If you turn away from Allah, even in the smallest things, you're going to pay a hefty price. And on the Day of Judgment, you will discover folders of sins, of damage that you have caused that you are not aware of. But I was just educated. I followed social scientists. Yeah, what about what Allah told you? You thought that was backward, right? Maybe you didn't say it, but it was there in your heart. And that's corruption in your heart. And the problem is, that's these tiny small things in your heart. They reflect on how you live your life, the choices that you make, and those choices have a ripple effect. And down the line, they could cause a lot of damage. And guess who's accountable for that? You have a share in that. You're going to be held accountable for it. That's why people on the Day of Judgment, you're going to see good deeds you never thought you did. Ripple effect. You're going to see sins you never thought you committed. That's why you never feel safe with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because you're really clueless about what has been recorded or what has been documented in your records with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are clueless. You have no way to know even what, like a tiny percentage of what that is. Our life is so interconnected that a tiny move, a small move in your life can create waves in someone else's life. Make a poor choice and you affect someone's life in ways that are detrimental. You don't realize. This is why the Prophet ﷺ said, إِنَّ الرَّجُلَ لَا يَتَكَلَّمُ بِالْكَلِمَةِ مِنْ سَخَطِ اللَّهِ يَهْوِي بِهَا فِي جَهَنَّمَ 70 خَرِيفًا. A man or a person says a word that provokes the anger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It brings the wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the person goes in the hellfire. He sinks in the hellfire by a distance of 70 years. One word. So be careful. The consequences of your actions, the ripple effect of your decisions, of your thoughts, of your intentions, of the things you do, of your choices in life are far beyond what you figure out or even think about. So be careful. Don't think you're smart.